into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the car down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Go. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Now a carry for Lindsey. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 45 on second down, Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Steps away to his left. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. He's got a man, it's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run.
To throw, it's Murray. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Too little, Cupcake. 54. Mike 54.
Murray to air it out again. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing but room to run.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
The pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
A gain of
the
11
3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Right there. 54 Mike.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 yards. 1st down Niners. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's the end of the first
It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll start things with a handoff to Lindsey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the
Call
line
it no
of
gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
The ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Murray going to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and set up the screen.
Murray's
It's complete.
pass.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
50 seconds to Mike. You remember the song. Rush in.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Right there.
Now Murray again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Draw play, Edmonds. Credit the tackle to Kentavious Street, the product of NC State.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
54's Mike.
Now Murray.
It's going to be a long day.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Cardinals.
Andy Isabella, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. 49ers nothing. Matt Prater
after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Cooks has it over the middle.
The pass.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half
and
number
the
1.
49er first down.
Here we go. Strong right.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Come back. Watch the twist. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4.
A final shot before half from Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deep.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Brought down back at the 32.
Mike 54. Exit. Right there. 54.
Second and 15.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The pass.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Looking to throw.
4th down.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Mike 54, Army.
Murray now to throw. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete.
Murray on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Murray now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
To Philip Lindsay.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
This is taken at the 23. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return.
The Niners
and the Niners will go on offense
at
1st and 10.
36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot.
A gain of 27
Great place to run some of your best offense.
Down,
Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
They'll look to throw here. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that's caught out wide by Cooks. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Again,
7
he'll drop to throw.
At the 13-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Charlie Warner, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and
Ready
10.
to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Andy Isabella with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. All day, punt.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, 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 check. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Second and 1.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Mike's 5'4", Mike. Mike's 5'4". I don't even know why this team showed up. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw again, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. From the 21, it's second and 10.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Check, 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 check. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Throwing again. Murray. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Now Murray has it stripped. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
the gun. Here's Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Shotgun now for Murray. And the pressure gets to him again.
Kyler Murray.
Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They're going for it. It's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
A gain of 26 yards.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
49ers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Is a turnover on down.
On 1st down, Lindsey. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Lindsey on the carry.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. It's just me.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
Complete to
a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21
Offense
yards.
for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Mike's 54. Here we go, G. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Here we go. Easy, quick. Here we go. 54.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The sack cost them only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
54 Mike. I'm here all day. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw it. Murray. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we'll get whistles, and they signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Arizona. I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10